At AEI, Atlanta English Institute, we strive to honor God and to help develop good citizens. These cherished aspirations guide us in all our work. States the mission of statement of AEI. Guided by the mission, AEI has been providing English instruction, test preparation, and private tutoring to non-native speakers of all over the world.
And there are a lot of people from foreign countries, American, Australian, from Norway. It's amazing, you can learn from all over the world.
To instruct students well, AEI has a total of 14 teachers and 4 oversight committee members. Initially, AEI started as a tutoring center led by Dr. Eric Ressler and Miss Julie Ressler. Later, AEI gained an appropriate credential from the U.S. government to teach a foreign student. Currently, AEI expects over $2.6 million as in revenue in the fiscal year of 2014. In prospect, AEI presumes its income will increase 5% by the year of 2015 through the expansion of courses and construction of new facilities. Despite its size, AEI has a very simple staff structure. There are 2 different kinds of employees, part-time and full-time employees. Once the oversight committee picks a new instructor, the new instructor will go through an 1 day of training with Mr. Ray Sweatman, the Director of Academic Affairs, and one of the oversight committee members. The training includes showing facility, introducing the program plan, and presenting the new staff to the other instructors. After the training day, newly hired instructors will take care of 5 to 15 students in a classroom with a preset programming plan. One of the issues that AEI is facing is staff retention. Staff retention can be a very challenging task to tackle down as a manager of any educational institution. In fact, only 56% of educational camp staffs are returning back to their work. Similarly, more than 30% of teachers in England leave their profession within the first few years, reported by the Danish case from the University of Plymouth in 2004. AEI is not an exception from the staff retention issue. Ms. Julie Ressler, the Director of Operation in AEI, is confronted by many staff turnover each year. What could be the causes of the staff turnover? Previous researches revealed that low salary, limited freedom in programming, low satisfaction in work, and no sense of community were the core reasons why staff will leave the company. Homogeneously, AEI has to consider each of factors meticulously to solve the staff retention issue. AEI should compare its average staff salary with the average national educator salary level. Furthermore, AEI should provide more freedom to instructors in terms of designing the class programs. Currently, AEI has a set programs for each level of classes, which are designed by the Oversight Committee. By increasing the engagement of each staff member, AEI will be able to gain satisfaction among employers. Finally, the sense of the community can thrive through the mentorship program. To be more specific, AEI must answer 1. What is the main cause of each employee's decision of choosing AEI? 2. What is the satisfaction rate of each employee in terms of salaries? 3. Does the employee feel freedom over what he or she is teaching? 4. What is the sense of community level of each employee? 5. If the employee measured their own engagement level in the institute, what would that be? Over the course of last month, a staff training program was designed based on the researches and practices of other paragons in the educational field. After it is designed, the program will be submitted to the AEI Oversight Committee for an approval. Dennis Hayes from the University of Plymouth researched about the teacher retention issue in England. According to the research, England schools are experiencing with high rate of teacher turnover. In order to solve the teacher retention issue, English government tried to have a better training program with emphasis on altruistic tendencies. Those who care teach.
Can you open windows? Those who can, teach.
On intellectual satisfaction, use your head, teach.
Is your life set out in a certain path, or is it just a load of random choices?
Also, English government tries to increase the salary to attract more potential teachers. Finally, the government created a media campaign about teachers and their importance. Similarly, AEI should hold better training program to increase passion and motivation of teachers. These training programs should be focused on altruistic tendencies and intellectual satisfaction. On the other hand, Piedmont Technical College has a program for faculty and staff for a further development. It is called Faculty and Staff Professional Development. Through the experience, employees will grow in knowledge and skills. The program supports employees who want to take courses to improve themselves professionally through the seminars, webinars, workshops, and conferences. Furthermore, the program also has a description about new faculty member. According to the program, new employees have to part up with another full-time instructor during the orientation course. Using this idea, the training program for newly hired instructors should also contain a mentorship program, which the program pairs new employee with the former employee. Then the former employee will help the newbie to get used to the institution. Not only best practice examples, but research articles are used to create AEI's new staff training program. In 2012, the study The Relationship Between Seasonal Employee Retention and Sense of Community, the Case of Summer Camp Employment, surveyed a total of 897 summer camp staff about their return rate and the sense of community level. The result of the study proved that sense of community, meaning sense of belonging as well as identification and the understanding of common symbols, is critical for staff retention. Following this study, AEI's new staff training program will introduce AEI's logo, institution's t-shirts, login ID, and institution's video advertisement. Through these common symbols, new employee will develop a sense of community. Finally, Staff Training Day will end with employee evaluation on what motivates employees and what values do each employee has. This evaluation is based on the research from the Sue Allen Wankner from Staff Retention from Satisfied to Engaged. Changing the culture of an organization to provide an environment where staff feel proud, are loyal, and have a sense of community cannot happen overnight, and it requires a lot of efforts. However, if the staff training program goes as AEI expected, then successfully retained staff would create a positive image and message to students, to parents of students, and to existing staff. Furthermore, those staff will contribute their voice and engage with their institution, which they believe to be meaningful for them. Thus, improving the staff training program will cause tremendous benefit to AEI overall.